So we are in this cube. Let's see, and we're going to explore this cube. We can travel into the future there. And in this part, we can travel into the future and into the past. And right there, you can travel into the past. But let's see. So I don't get confused, let's go through this one. There's a limit there. Let's travel into the past right here. And this is how the cube shifted in this part of the time. Travel into the past, into the first one, and so this is what the cube looked like in the beginning of time. So let's travel to the future. Future, we realize that there's nothing here. Now we've traveled back to the middle of time here. Okay, this is that spot. That's how you go back to the past, to the first, to the beginning cube, to the beginning of time. Let's see, we already tried that one. Let's see down here. We can travel into the future again here, but it won't lead us anywhere. Right here we can travel into the past. I'm not sure if we'll have access. Okay, let's travel to the future then, to see how it shifts. So future, and in the future the cube shifts in this way. There's, okay, you can travel into the past right here, and you can travel into the future right there. Let's see what the future has for us in this area. The cube shifts. The walls of the cube shift in this way. And let's see. I'm not really keeping track. I'm afraid I might get lost here. So the reason why we travel into the past is because sometimes the way that the cube was shifted in the past can give us access to the rest of the cube. And so that's why we travel into the past. So let's travel into the past to these parts of the cube. And this part of the cube, I'm not sure what it is. Let's see what this part of the cube is. So you can understand the metaphor. There's the front, left, bottom of the cube. The front left bottom of the cube, in the past, it has been closed off the whole time. It has been closed off. So and that's in the past. So we're not going to travel there. And we can see that. We can see into the past. We can see that that's true because we can look into the past while we're in the bottom left front of the cube. We are in the bottom front left of the cube, and we can see that in the past it has been completely closed off. So, oh, except for this part right here. Oh gosh. Here. Okay. Okay. There's this. I think I'm getting lost. Okay, there it is. So let's explore the this is the okay, this is the back, bottom, right of the cube. And let's see how this part of the cube has been in the past. Okay. So in the past, in the immediate past, it has had other openings that lead nowhere. So let's go back to the future, to where the walls were shifted in this way. We already explored that. See this part? Let's go into the past, the immediate past, and we have that. Going back into the past, and in the past we see that the walls were shifted in this way. Okay, let's go back to the future. And so it's kind of like you have to travel into the future and into the past to see how the walls shift in each area. I don't know if I've explored everything thoroughly, but I'm getting tired of this, and I feel like I'm just going back and forth here. So I will eventually abandon this. Yes, I will abandon this. I think I've ran in circles enough. So let's go to the top floor. I really don't remember where I came from, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Eventually, from what I've seen, eventually I run into the exit. Alright. Okay, so we're at the top back right of the cube and the top right back of the cube. Let's check out the top back left of the cube. And in the past, it has been opened once. I think this is where we came from though. So let's ascend back again to make sure that... Okay. I think we ascended. Can't descend. There's we can go into the past here. And let's see, right here we have access to the past and the future. Oh. Okay, well, that was the metaphor. I'm gonna try to reach the exit now, but before I do that, let me explain one last thing. I'll think about it. So I'll just finish off this maze and try to keep better track of it. Let's see. Okay, so we have this. I think this is the beginning. Let's see. It's that. Okay, this is the beginning and it has nothing. Okay. This might be the first one. So we're in the first cube. Let's travel into the future. And in the future, this part of the cube is closed up. This part of the cube is closed up. This part of the cube is closed up. And in the future, this part opens up. Okay. And in the future, that part, it will be closed up again. So if we travel into the future, in the future, this part of the cube is closed up again. So let's travel back to the past. And in the past, it kind of opens up a little bit. Okay. And in the past, there's see, things we need to explore. In this part of the cube, the back, what is this? The back top right of the cube. If you go back in time, there's a dead end. If you go forward in time, it's a dead end. Let's see, if you go back in time in the back right left of the cube, I think this is where we already explored. So let's go to the bottom floor. Maybe the walls will shift or have shifted in the bottom floor in ways that we can have access to other stuff. So no, if we go into the future in this part of the cube, we'll reach dead end. So let's go to the front right bottom of the cube. We can either travel forward in time or back in time. And in the past, this spot has opened up. So let's see. All right, so let's go to the past. Okay, so that's it. So let's travel. So we're back in the same spot of the cube, and let's travel more into the past to see if it opens up in any useful ways. Okay, so it opens up. We can travel forward in time, which leads to nowhere, and back in time, which also leads to nowhere in this part of the cube. Okay, so let's go back to original spot, and there. So I think we've explored all of those options. So let's travel forward in time here to see if the walls shift in a useful way. So now we're, oh gosh, no, don't do that. Here, there, okay. So here's how the walls have shifted in this point in time. And we could travel more forward in time again, but let's just explore this area. Okay. We don't have access to the past or the future in those areas. So let's go to the future while we're here, and this spot opens up. And we can travel to the future in this area. Okay, so this is the top floor. We can travel into the past. We can travel into the future in this block, in this cell, and in this cell, we can travel into the past in this cell. Oh wait, no. Okay. Okay. We can only travel into the past in this cell. Into the future, I mean. We can travel into the past in this cell. And that opens up. We can travel into the future in that cell. Interesting. So there's a lot of points here that we need to explore. So let's explore this one first. Travel into the future. The walls shift like that. Travel into the future one more time, and the walls shift like that. We can travel into the past right here. And we can travel into the past. Man, this is very complex. Right here. Okay, nothing here. Let the walls shift again. And let's go back to the past to see how the walls shift. And travel into the past there. The walls shift like that. The walls shift like that. And the walls shift like that. Okay, good. So we can only explore this area. Let's travel. Okay. Let's travel back to the past to see how the walls shift in the past. Good. There's nothing there. Back to the future. Where the walls have shifted in a way that was useful to us. Let's see. Let's go back here. Back to the future. Back to the past. Top floor. And at the top floor you can travel to the past right here. Good. Travel to the past again. Have access to this. Bottom floor, you can travel into the past. Okay, good. Okay, awesome. So let's continue to travel into the past to see if the walls have shifted in a useful way. Alright, so in the front, bottom of the cube, you need to finish traveling into the... Oh gosh, it's complicated. All of this is complicated, man. Let's just hope... And these are not dead ends. These are not dead ends. That's a dead end. Okay, I think I've been here before. Okay, I think we finished exploring this area already. Yeah, we finished exploring this area already. Okay. Let's see what's up here. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. Okay. I think this is where we started, and the only way to go is this way. Alright. think we already explored this. Yep, we already explored that. I'm just going back and forth here because I'm confused as to where I am and what this is. We already explored that. We already explored that. Okay, so we can move on. So we explored that cell and this cell. See what the future holds for us? Nothing. That's probably where we came from. That's the future. What other cell do we need to explore? Oh, that cell. Okay. It has nothing, right? Yeah, that has nothing. Back up. Down here. Alright. So everything else in this cube, everything else leads to a dead end in this cube. So don't worry about anything else. The only thing that leads to somewhere else is where I'm standing. So I could either go into the future or into the past. So let's go, I think we came from the past, so let's go to the future because I thought I had, but let's remember. What part of the cube is this? This is the front, bottom, something of the cube. The front, bottom, okay. And you have access to nothing there. Okay. So that's a dead end. Were we going into the future or in the past? Let's keep going to the future. Okay, in the future, the walls shift like this. Right, that's where we came from. In case we need to go back, it's the bottom, right, front of the cube is where we came from. And in that part, you can go to the bottom front right of the cube and go back to the past as far as possible. There's a possibility that I might not have explored everything there. But as far as that, just remember where we came from in case we need to go back. There's nothing there. There's nothing, there's the past there. Future there. Okay. Alright, so let's travel into the future here. No? Too complex. Let's into the past here. Too complex. And into the future here. Oh, there it is. Alright, so see how the walls shift like this? So what part of the room is this? Let's go back to the past to figure it out. So this is the back, bottom, left of the cube. And in the back, bottom, left of the cube, the walls shift. So pay attention to the bottom screen. In the future, the walls shift like this, and the walls shift again. And so the exit is in the bottom back left of the cube. And eventually the walls shift like that. There you go. That's how it is.